Welcome to Slops Locks Thunderdome edition presented by Juice Reel. If you're a sports bettor and you don't have Juice Reel, you don't know what you're missing. Download it right now. It's free and it'll change your life forever. The link is right there in the description. It's the greatest sports betting app in the history of sports betting apps. If you've never seen this show before, you are in for a treat. You want to go ahead and hit subscribe right now. Get the notifications on. You don't want to miss this for the rest of your life. While you're doing all that, let's talk to today's panel. The first guest needs no introduction. I hang out with them 4 times a week. The great Mick Betts. What's up, Mick Betts? How you doing today, buddy? It's Friday.
Oh, yeah, Friday.
Yeah. I like it. I didn't know we still did that. Do we still
Yeah, well, I do.
Okay. No, that's fair. And you're actually the only person that needs to do that if you're going to do that.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't even have a question to ask you because I see you every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about what happened yesterday on Keeping It 1,000.
Yep.
On Mondays, Keeping It 1,000.
We want to keep the people waiting.
Yes. Totally different vibe here.
Yes.
Our other guest, I think it's his first time here. I wish it wasn't. I've been trying to get him on here for years. The great Jeff Feinberg from Mayo Media. Jeff, are you over the Blue Jays loss yet?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I try not to think about it. I worked my algo to get that shit out of there. I'm over it, but I'll never be over it.
Yeah, I'd about to say it does not sound like you're over it.
Yeah, no, I'll never be over it. I just don't think about it.
Okay, no, I like it. That's how I solve every problem that I've ever had. I just keep it inside. Don't talk about it. Don't think about it. Just
bury it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's healthy. So that's good. If you don't know, Jeff is the famous sad Blue Jays fan. If you're probably seeing the picture right now on the screen that was laying on the dugout. I knew that was you, Jeff, and I did feel bad for you. I said, "Oh my God, that's Jeff," because I saw you earlier in the game on TV. So I was like, "Oh no, shit, there's Jeff." I didn't know that's where you were sitting though until later when I saw. I was like, "Oh shit, is he laid on the dugout?"
Yeah,
he does not look happy. The question I want to ask you, though, bro, was it worth it? Like the whole run, the whole getting to the plate, all the way there just for that?
No, I don't think so, because now you really carry that.
Yeah.
It was worth it. I'll be honest. Everything was fine. There was no, once they beat the Yankees and then they fell 0-2 to the Mariners. And even at that point, it was like, okay, that was fun. I go to a lot of ball games and, it was a great ride. They were a 79 over under win team, right? The day before the season started. What a blast. And then they come back to beat the Mariners. And that was incredible. It's like, holy shit, we're going to the World Series. And now to play the Dodgers. And then at no point, they could have lost at any point to the Dodgers other than what happened. And I don't mean how Game 7 unfolded, which is a microcosm and makes it more painful. But everything flipped the second they came home 3-2. And it was like, holy shit, now they can break my heart. Because before that just honestly wasn't on the table. I knew they'd battle. I knew they'd fight. I watched them all year. They stay in games and they found a way a lot. Just didn't know that they'd be able to do it against the Dodgers. I was prepared for them to lose in 5 or 6 or, maybe a competitive, but not competitive in terms of the Dodgers ever fearing they'd lose the World Series 6. But then they come home 3-2. And I say to my wife and I say to all my friends, now it's the range of outcomes of how this could go, getting my heart broken wasn't in it. It was all fun. And once you come home 3-2, it doesn't matter you're the underdog in the series. You're just now home 3-2. You got to win 1 or 2. That's it. So then heartbreak is on the table. And then it's ends up being heartbreak times a gazillion.
Jeff, were you at Game 6 also?
Yeah, I was at Game 6. I'll be honest. Those seats, a lifelong friend took me to Game 7. That was it. A friend since we were 2 years old. I guess, his dad had other tickets. His dad loves me. It's I don't know who I could get. Whatever. I was lucky that.
Are you guys still friends?
Yeah, of course,
After-
And he had a sibling who just couldn't get in from out of town, and it was like, holy shit. But I bought my own way into Game 6 because, like, I love this team. This team is the connective tissue of my life. I'm not like a Leafs fan. I'm not a Raptors fan. I'm a Blue Jays fan. It's just, yeah, you know,
the
they win 2 World Series when you're 10 years old and you've got like equity for life. Like they can do no wrong, even in the bad years. When your favorite team wins 2 World Series, when you're a little boy back to back, it's like you're just in. There's no getting out ever. And that was a moment I was thinking about my grandparents who would take me to the games and all of it, like all of it. And then it just, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it just sucked. Yeah. I like in the hindsight, it's felt okay. Like people say, what an incredible series. Like it was incredible.
It's great for a moment.
Yeah, maybe there'll be a moment where it's like, wow, I was like there. And that was like awesome. But I'm not there yet. And just to close this, because I care so much. So I do, as you can tell, and I think about it as it pertains to my Chargers, who I love, that it's like waiting so long to get there and losing. It's just, I know, like, the Chargers get back to a Super Bowl. They haven't been to a Super Bowl since Super Bowl 29.
Ooh,
so they get there and to lose, the first place my brain goes is like, I'm going to have to wait 20 years again, and I think I'm going to die. Like, I'm just speaking from hardcore. Like, I love my team. Like, I love my teams too much. Like, that's where my head goes. And truth be honest, the Jays, like, they had a lot of lucky, blood dump singles this year, seeing eyes, like everything broke their way. There's no way they're going back next. Like maybe there's just no way I could see them going back next year. I mean that, which really, not that it's just, it's not like this is an era of like, I think they're going to be like a powerhouse now. I don't even know if they're going back to the playoffs next year. And maybe that's me being extra defeated, but that's just baseball, friends. So that's it. Great rant over.
Right. Well, Jeff, I'm glad you got to get that off your chest. I'm glad you didn't cry. Do you feel better at all or no?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay. A little bit.
It's working.
I have a buddy who's like, he chat GPT'd like strategies to get over it, and it just suggested like sitting in your car and yelling.
Yeah.
Right? That was like the Monday morning after the game. I was like, I'm not at that level. I'll just bury it deep.
Yeah, always like if you're listening at home, if you're a kid at home, it's a big kid show, and you have a problem, just keep it to yourself. Just put it inside, zip it, and move on with your life. Okay, that's probably gonna work. Anyways, we should move on to.
Sorry about that. That just
no. We needed to get that off. That was very helpful.
Wait, hold on. Can I ask you one more thing?
Yeah.
When they did tie it, did you think at any point they were going to win, or did you think that was the loss?
I mean, like at first, I think that's the loss, and then a lot happened quickly in the bottom of the ninth, where like Ducks were on the pond. Then they bring in freaking Yamamoto again. You're like, holy shit, this is just like not in the rules. It's like should be like a shootout in hockey. You pitched yesterday. You're not pitching today. That's a joke. I get like it's Game 7 World Series. Whatever you got, you bring. So yeah, I thought they were done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was over, but then Ducks got on the pond quickly in the ninth, just like they did in Game 6. They got guys on in the bottom, and they yes, and then no, and then whatever.
Jeff, just keep in mind, I tried to get out of it and make bets. Want to ask you one more.
Because I'm a.
No, it's okay.
I'm a huge Met fan, so I've been down, not so much this close to winning, but some real bad heartbreaks. And when stuff like that happens, I'm like, there's no way. That was it. It's over. There's no way they're coming back to the Mets.
I always think they're going to win.
I've been bred into that.
No matter what.
I'm not like the most enjoyable person. My wife gets to like watch his favorite team play with, because I always think they're going to lose.
Yes.
Like the Jays, the Chargers fan in me, they're up like 10 points, 14 points versus the Titans. And I'm like, no, honey, you don't understand. Like, I need to see like victory formation before I believe it's breaking my way as it pertains to my own teams always.
Yeah. My wife asked me why I even watch the games if I'm not enjoying it. Like
it's just I'm pot committed. That's why I'm pot committed. That's the answer.
Sometimes you just gotta go down swinging, boys. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. You'll probably be back in the next 20 years, and it'll all work out. Anyways, I think we should get to the bets. I think we've had enough therapy today. Again,
That's winning. It's winning time now.
Yeah, now it's time to win. We've seen our losses. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give my 3 best bets for this weekend. Jeff is gonna give his 3 best bets, and McBets is gonna give his 3 best bets. At the end of this whole thing, whoever has the most units wins. That's it. That's easy as that. And I know what some of you psychopaths are gonna do. You're gonna parlay all 9.
Yeah.
That's fine by me. I'll tell you what it's gonna pay at the end of the show. I bet you it's a lot of money because I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna start us off with a plus 200 NBA banger for tonight. It's gonna be the great Brandon Williams, boys. And I know what you're thinking right now, Jeff. Who the hell is Brandon Williams? He is the point guard for the Mavericks now. He's been the point guard for 2 games, starter. Well, he's been getting starter minutes because they were between point guards. Remember, they were starting Cooper Flagg, Kyrie's hurt, D'Angelo Russell not going to work. They're in a mess. Well, guess what? Brandon looks fine. He's played 33 minutes in each of his last 2 games. First time, he had 12 potential assists. The next time, he had 13 potential assists. Didn't quite get home the first time. He only had 3 assists, but he had 9 last game. That's why 6+ assists at plus 200 is bananas. I feel like that might be the play of the century because when you go back and look, McBets, it was just November 8th, just the other day, 9 assists from Devin Booker, and he scores. Connor Gillespie, the game before that, 7 assists. Devin Booker, the same game as Connor Gillespie, he had 7 assists. SGA had 12 assists against these guys. Davion Mitchell, 9 assists. Jeremiah Fears, 8 assists. Stop me. Just stop me. I could do this.
And we only need 6, you said.
We only need 6. So I have no idea. Like, zero. Like, this is a defense optional Clippers team, too. So that's even better. Like, this is as free as the air we're all breathing right now. Jeff, we're 1-0. You're up, my friend.
1-0 plus 200. Okay, let's go. I'm prepared for anything here.
Okay.
But we're gonna delve into, I guess, the plus money props. Ooh. Caleb Williams, friends, throws an interception this week, plus 125.
Wow.
The Bears have been dining out on the Bengals, on the Saints, on the Giants, on the Commanders, on the Raiders. They're about to see some serious pressure this week. I do like Minnesota in the game. I've been waiting for a spot to pick on these Bears. I think this is the week. You feel like any game is at least a 50-50 proposition with Caleb, but he's feeling good about himself, and he should. And I'm not anti-Caleb, but he's going to get put in spots this week. He's going to feel pressure. He's feeling good about himself, and he's going to just let it rip because it's been working out. Against the Brian Flores defense, he will pay the piper at least one time this week. When they come at him and pressure and he still thinks he's got that, he won't have it. Caleb to throw the pick this week, plus 125.
I like the plus 125. Jeff, yeah, I'm definitely in on that. McBets, you in?
Oh, definitely in.
Nice. That's 3 ins right there.
Yeah.
That's 3 ins. You're up, McBets. Stop.
I'm up. I'm going Sunday.
Okay.
And I'm going plus 200 touchdown scorer.
Wow.
Zach Ertz
of
the Washington Commodores.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
The 64s.
In Madrid.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
That's right. The Miami Dolphins.
We're going
defense.
early, McBets.
Yeah, we're going early.
Okay.
What better time to start than early?
Yeah, you can't gamble all day if you don't
start in the morning.
Yeah,
right or wrong.
My grandfather used to say that to me all the time.
Miami Dolphins defense. They've given up 29 touchdowns. Not good.
No.
Okay. 8th most in the league. 7 of those 29 to tight ends.
Oh.
All right. That's the 3rd most in football. Zach Ertz, we know his red zone prowess. All right. Mariota's in there. Obviously, Daniels is out. You get in the red zone, you look for your safety valve. You look for your most trusted pair of hands to get in the end zone. And those hands are on the tight end.
Nice.
Zach Ertz plus 200 kicking off Sunday with a banger.
I'm a big tight end guy. I always have.
Yeah.
I mean, since I was a kid. So
Yep.
That's good for me. Jeff.
I'm a sucker. We can talk freely among degens here.
Yeah.
I like my weakness in betting is standalone NFL games, tight end touchdowns.
Yep.
So you're playing like right into my heart. John saying he's a tight end guy. I don't care. Last night, even Mason Taylor, Hunter Henry, just that's just how I bet standalone games where I really have nothing to bet. I just force feed tight end bets. So thank you. I've been doing it anyway.
Nice. That's 3-0, boys.
Oh, yeah.
3-0. We're gonna go round 2, but McBets is gonna lead off this round.
Snake draft.
McBet. Yep, that's what they call it on the streets. Snake draft. You're up.
Well, if you two are tight end guys, you're gonna love this one.
Okay.
All right, we're going Chargers tight end Oronde Gadsden.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Yeah, plus 175 on the blue book. Okay, once again, Jacksonville Jaguars defense. We start high with the umbrella, right? 28 touchdowns allowed, 6th most in the league. So they're going to be scoring.
Yep.
Okay. Then you break it down to the tight end. They've given up 7 of those 28 to the tight end, 2nd most in all of football. There's 32 teams, I think.
That's almost 25% of them.
Yeah, just about. Yeah. You ain't kidding. That's math.
Yep.
That's math, baby. We know Herbert loves him, right? We got a Chargers fan here, Jeff, right? Herbert loves this guy. Okay? Last 2 games, no touchdowns. 2 games before that, back-to-back touchdowns. So you know he's there. He can score. The defense to tight ends is just absurd for the Jaguars. This is the spot to pick on. And frankly, plus 175 are pretty darn good odds considering these numbers.
That's pretty offensive. McBets, what are you wearing?
What do you mean?
What's the shirt? No, I'm asking. Like, is that a pullover?
Yeah, it's like a quarter zip, I think it's called.
Okay. Now, the way your mic is, it almost looks like you have a tie on.
Oh, yeah.
You're very professional. Like, very professional.
Well, listen, I put it on.
Like,
I get ready for the premier sports betting show of sports betting shows.
Yeah, the greatest sports betting show in the history of sports betting. Yeah, okay. No, I was just wondering. So I was like, all right, so what do we got here? Okay. Nice work. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm in on Gadsden. I kind of called him after the first time he caught a pass for the Chargers. I said, holy shit.
Yep.
Who is that? It kind of reminded me of another Charger tight end when everyone was like, wait a minute, who the hell is that? It was Antonio Gates back in the day. Like, just like, wait, is that? Because, I mean, I remember he came out of nowhere as well. Like, he wasn't drafted in fantasy football, I believe, his first year. It was like kind of like guys were picking him up. Imagine.
Yeah, he was a basketball player.
Imagine. Yeah. Well, that was the whole thing was. Imagine picking up Antonio Gates. You know what I'm saying? Up the waiver wire, your first year, like his first year. Like, that's what happened, I believe. This kind of happened with Gadsden because Gadsden is nasty. And I'm going to feel like an idiot if Jeff hates him. You in?
No, I'm absolutely in. What a wonderful draft pick. 5th round out of Syracuse. And the Chargers have just been dying for a seam buster, like a guy who can just take it up the seam, score touchdowns like Antonio Gates. He got banged up in the game last week, went for an MRI, came back totally clean. He was actually even a full practice as early as Wednesday. So that was a great relief to see no injury issues there. And you mentioned it, Herbert trusts him. Herbert trusts him in the red zone. I think the majority of his touchdowns have come in the red zone or even in like goal to go situations. Herbert just throws him one of those heaters. I am all in, and it's just been lovely to see him getting that. And it's even to the point where like the Chargers, the roster tight ends coming into the year with Conklin and Disley. Disley's essentially a healthy scratch now. Conklin caught his first ball in like a month simply because Gadsden left that game. So it's pretty wide open as to like who Herbert will throw to because there's a few guys, but I like the pick.
Nice. Yeah, I'm a big Gadsden guy. His dad was a receiver for the Dolphins back in the day. My dad was a Dolphins fan, so we got to see a lot of Oronde Gadsden. We did not like him, but we do like his son.
Anytime you can get a tight end that breaks seams, you blast away.
Yeah. Just seam buster.
Yeah.
Jeff, it's time, my friend. What's pick number 2 from you?
Okay, I was going to save this for my finale, but I can't end the theme right now.
Okay.
Because this is going to be like, you mentioned the winner is going to take the units. So I went from my bag with the bigger units,
Mm-hmm.
and Macbeth was bragging about all his touchdown bets. So I was
Big
like,
unit
okay,
guy.
that's the satchel I'm picking from, staying in the tight ends, 5-1. Anytime touchdown. Fannin on the Browns, 10 catches in the last 2 games, one of them for a touchdown. He is going to be wide open on a little bootleg. Put those paws around it. 5-1. Gabriel, it's a struggle. Browns, it's a struggle. That being said, the defense is like their home road splits are incredible. So I just think, I'm not saying they'll be, you almost would maybe prefer they're in like a chasing situation in this game, but their defense will get them more possessions than like a standard, then the talent differential between these two teams would probably warrant. But I'm just huge on Fannin, and Gabriel trusts him, and they'll design something easy for him once they get like near the goal line, I promise.
Yeah, Fannin, he just took over for Njoku, basically. I mean, Njoku still does his thing. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's still around, but it's just to the point where it's like, wow, like, all right, I guess this guy's a thing. And 5-1, you say?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Anytime 5-1, maybe I'm getting a little too crazy, but like I got all worked up with this like tight end roll right now. That throw a hammer.
Guy loves tight ends, man. Who does?
Yeah, big tight end, dude. Ever since I was a kid. Well, I mean, since
where's like Wesley Walls?
Yeah, since you guys are getting loose, I'm gonna get loose. Remember that Brandon Williams guy we were just talking about, that point guard?
Yep.
For Dallas. His double-double tonight at FanDuel, the Blue Book, is plus 2,000. All right, now I know what you're thinking. Slop, he's never had a double-double in his life. That's a fair point. But he also hasn't been playing these minutes. He just went 17-9 against Phoenix the other night. All right. That was just the other night. Wasn't a long time ago. Now he's going to get the Clippers, who are one of the worst defenses in the NBA. We've already talked about the assist. He's getting the points, guys. I mean, his total is like 13.5. Last game he had 17. The game before that he had 19. He shoots enough. Like we're gold there. It's the assist. So if you wanted to go just 10 plus assists, that's only 1,400. So you're going to have to do the 2,000.
Yep.
Okay. There is, when I say a 0% chance that this is priced correctly, there's no chance by the time you watch this show that this is still going to be plus 2,000. There's no way. Now, we can argue about why, because, people are on it, blah, 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 blah. It's just not a great, like, dude, the guy went 17-9 last game. Now he's going to get the Clippers, who, again, this should be a game for 4 quarters. We should get an honest amount of minutes out of the guy. He's going to get his full complement. What if he plays 35 minutes, Vic Betts? Then what?
He might get 12 assists.
With 15% potentials. He could get 10.
Yep.
Again, if this was plus 350, I probably wouldn't play it. Do you know what I mean? But when I saw 2,000, I'm like, dude, you got to. And if you want to be a little bitch about it, you don't have to put it in your little 9-leg parlay. You could just use your no sweat bet on FanDuel on it. Yeah, that's fair, right? Yeah. I wouldn't do that though. I would if you're doing a 9-legger, I'm putting this in there and we're gonna get paid.
Yeah,
Jeff,
of course.
Jeff, do you have any plus 2,000s in there, bro?
I did not. Looking in my bag of tricks for the show, I did not pack anything like that. I'll be playing this like outside of any parlay.
Yeah.
I can't have this hit and have it like lose because Caleb went off again and didn't throw a pick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a valid point. That was it. But I'll be honest. That's my favorite move of the day. All right. So early in the morning, you probably do the same thing I do. You look through everything, you get your thoughts. It's different for football, but the daily sports. Yeah. You get your thoughts and you see something, you're like, holy shit! Like that's just not right. You know what I mean? Like that's not this is a very, I can't wait for this game so I can watch this and expect to win and get my heart broken if it doesn't. But still, it's the perfect Friday night play. Does that make sense? Like where like I have for the rest of my Friday, I get to think, hey, I'm about to hit a plus 2,000 banger, and I feel fantastic about it. So that's this play.
People don't factor that into the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, the best time of my day is 6:30, like on an NBA night or an MLB night, 6:30 to 7, when you have all of your shit right ahead of you. It's about to start in a half hour, and like you're just like, yes, dude.
Retirement is on the horizon.
Yes, it's right there. So this is gonna make that 6:30 to 7:30 hour feel amazing. All right, you know what else feels amazing? Getting Anthony Edwards for a 30 burger at even money, which we kind of did. It's I don't want to quote no vig, but I do remember there was a bunch of liquidity on this, so I'm gonna quote him. It's minus 102. I can get you a up to date right now price. FanDuel was kind of close as well. Yeah, minus 106 at FanDuel. We'll quote that. You can also get minus 106 at Caesars or minus 104 at DraftKings. So obviously we're gonna quote minus 104, even though we can only bet like $5 on that, but still at DraftKings. Anyways, that's not the point. Anthony Edwards, last 3 games, 35, 26, 37. Now, McBets, I know what you're thinking.
Go ahead.
Slop, he didn't get there on one of those games.
Yep.
And that was against this same team he's playing tonight. I get the concern. He scored 26 points that night. He didn't score in the first quarter.
Yeah, you got it out of the way.
That's ridiculous. Like he never scored in the first quarter.
Yeah. No, he got the under out of the way. Like cleared it, you know.
Dude.
Yeah.
20 to still score 26 points. Here's the kicker. He only played a minute in the fourth quarter, and he only came in literally. They brought him in the middle of the fourth quarter in a blowout, and then took him out like a minute later. Like there was like one possession. So he really didn't even play the fourth quarter. Still scored 26 points. He's got the Kings that they are just trash. Like they are terrible. Their coach is calling them out in the media. So that's going to make them work just hard enough not to get like blown out. So you know what I'm saying? Plus it's a cup game. We don't know if Minnesota gives a shit about this. What if they let him play a little longer for point differential? I don't know. All I do know is that if he plays 3 quarters tonight, he should get to 30. If he plays 4, it would be shocking not to see him get to 30 points tonight. I feel kind of like a little bitch for not going 35 or 40. Like I feel kind of weak right now, but I just threw a plus 2,000 out there. So
yeah, that covered it.
I'm just going to rest on that. But yeah, like if people want to call me that in the comments, I have no defense for that because we really should be going 35 plus. Jeff, you in?
I'm just tailing.
Nice.
Yeah.
No NBA? Are you hockey?
No. Yeah, no NBA, no hockey.
So where are you? You're golf.
Yeah, golf, which even this time of year, I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of shut off because you gotta like it's a grind all once January starts. But like golf, baseball, football.
Well, it keeps you busy all year. I like to have something for every month. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And that's
I'll bet it, but it's not like I'm tailing something. Like it'd be me tailing something over me finding.
Yeah, find it yourself.
Yeah.
McBets, are you in on Anticlaus?
Oh yeah.
I don't love those commercials, by the way. Even my
them.
daughter, she's in 6th grade. She called that out yesterday, being like, I'm like, that was not Coca-Cola's best work.
No.
I do respect them for trying, though, because I do like Anthony Edwards.
I'm a big Anthony Edwards fan.
He's
not a huge fan of Anticlaus.
He is very good. Yeah. Jeff, bring us home. It's your 3rd pick. I'm 3-0. McBets is 2-0. You're currently 2-0. No pressure.
All right, 2-0. So I guess I'm just gonna try to like get a walk and get to first base and see how.
Okay. Maybe get hit by a pitch, Jeff.
Yeah, this unfolds. I'm picking. It seems unorthodox for the group, but I'm gonna pick an NFL side. For Sunday.
Is that legal?
Whole game?
Is that allowed?
Yeah. No.
I got other bets
anymore. Like, I took an under last night, which I never do. So, like, maybe it's a new world for us. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it somewhat correlates to my first bet here, but I'm taking Minnesota minus 2.5 to get off the mat here. Chicago, sort of a lot of what I said in the earlier thing. Chicago's just been dining off horrible defenses. Minnesota desperate for this one. I think it's the sort of game, just like Ben Johnson's been able to get Caleb off the mat a bit. I think the Chicago defense can allow Minnesota to do more of what they would like here on offense. Minnesota dealt with injuries, then a couple tough games. I like the Vikings here. The line kept dropping, and now it's 2.5. So that's where I'm getting in.
Beautiful, beautiful. They're favored?
Yeah.
Wow. I like it. I like it. Are you a JJ guy?
I love him. I mean, I don't. Yeah, like from watching ball, like I love them. They're in a bit of a tough spot here. I mean, this season as they've sort of reset some things, but yeah, I'm a big fan. It's
Okay.
not to be.
McBets?
Yeah.
Jeff's 3-0.
Yes.
I'm 3-0. You're already 2-0. The viewers are 8-0.
Yep.
So if you hit this, everybody watching this is gonna get rich. No pressure. What's your third bet?
So we've already established that Caleb Williams is going to throw an interception in this game.
Correct.
We've also already established that the Vikings are going to win this game.
Yep.
Yeah.
So with the extra possession from the Williams turnover, plus the points that are going to be scored because of the win, right? There's no doubt that Justin Jefferson's scoring a touchdown.
I knew you were going Justin Jefferson. I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no chance. Let's break this down, right? Chicago Bears defense. Yeah. 29 touchdowns allowed on the season. 29.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth most.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that means there's only 3 teams who've allowed more than that.
Correct.
So this is a lot. This is high. They're not very good. Right? Now, I know what we picked on the tight end, and it was roughly 7 of 28, right? That's a pretty good number. We said it's almost 25%.
Yeah.
The Bears have given up 13 touchdowns to wide receivers.
Whoa.
All right? I'm no scientist, but that's kind of close to 50%.
Yep.
Right? Justin Jefferson, maybe you've heard of him, right? 84 targets overall. Now you're going to say, oh, he's only got 10 red zone targets. So does Jalen Naylor, who's the third option. But guess what? Justin Jefferson is the first read 69 times. So right away, JJ's looking to him first. And with the porous Bears defense, he's going to be throwing it to him. So not only are we getting a gritty to cash a 8-leg parlay. Well, that's really it. I don't know why I said not only.
Should I change my bet so it can? I didn't realize that it might not let people parlay.
No, it will. No, it will. If they can't, they can't, guys. It is what it is. They can pick. It's a choose your own adventure at that point. You know what I mean?
Yes, because of the Williams assist and double.
Williams, it's my guys. It's Williams assist and double.
Oh.
So if you took an 8-leg parlay and took the Williams play out, the double, which I would never do. I would keep that in and do the assist. But whatever. It's your call. Again, choose your own adventure. It's not my adventure. $10 would pay you $183,919.03.
Can't forget about
that.
The 3 cents.
That is a very, very good weekend of work. I feel like that would be fun to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's say you looked at your account on Monday, McBets, and it said you won $183,000. Would you be pretty happy about that?
I'd be pretty happy. Yeah, I'd be happy. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's my bad. I'm reading the notes on the side. That 183,000 is with the double and with the assist outs. That's smart. Yeah. So if you wanted to put the assist in and take the double out, you could do that too. I would never do something like that. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? And it's $10. But I'm telling you, I think that guy's a double tonight. We're all going to get in the Gambling Hall of Fame first ballot because of that. Just so you know. Everybody's guilty by association at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were all on the same show when it happened.
Yep.
All right, man. I think we did a great job. I think it's probably time to let the viewers get to, go where they're going. I mean, it's a long day, guys. They got work to do. So get yourselves together. Do me a favor. Subscribe to this channel. Get the notifications on. You don't want to miss this stuff. We got shows every single day of the week except Saturday and Sunday. Jeff from Mayo Media, thank you for joining us. Tell the people where to find you on Twitter.
Yeah, find me at GFeinberg17 over on Twitter. Having a lot of fun making the content with the boys over at Mayo Media. John, always appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for having me on. McBets, nice to throw down. Gadsden's going to find the end zone for us.
Hell yeah.
Wait, McBets, tell the people where to find you. You're pretty much everywhere.
Everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, at MCBets _. Don't forget the underscores.
Oh, yeah. Double underscore. Guys, I'm Slop Rules, my channel. Get subscribed. I will see all of you next week.